Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here for a daily angel message. And this is for, in my mind, they were giving me Monday. That's so weird. But this is for Saturday today, um, and it's August 16th. So let's get some messages. We have the Blessed Bee deck with by Lucy Cavendish, which is one of my favorites, and I've been using it for a while, but I just love it. And then we have the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards. So for general messages. So let's go. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for all your likes, subscribes. We hit 700 for this soul family. It's exciting. I have some goals in mind, but I want to keep building this soul family, this community of love, and keep going. So thank you so much for being here, and welcome if you're new to the channel. Also, I have a video out there introducing my intuitive soul coaching. So if you're interested in that, you can email me, and I have a new email address I'm excited about. It's guidedbylove888@gmail.com. So there you go. And it's listed in the description if you forget. So sometimes you just do. Anyway, so Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is the blessing for everyone today? Yeah, a blessing of the air. We have fast moving energy, things, flowing fast. This is abundance coming in, through the crown chakra. You see all the growth around her crown chakra. And I love this because, I've been seeing this, the infinity sign, which is that, you are spiritually, your love goes on, and you go on and on and on. And your love, which is your spirit, goes on and on and on. So we bring that into this day, and there's a little bee here testing out the abundance, and that is the bee is for miracles. Miracle coming in today, and I love the healing symbol. It looks so much like my ring. It blows me away. I had this ring made by somebody where I used to live, but yeah, isn't that wonderful? It's the healing symbol, and that's on your left, which is the spiritual. And I feel, the divine feminine also, often has to heal their spiritual, and the divine masculine has to heal their physical world. So, but this bee is, coming in, showing a sign of a miracle today. And, this is fast moving energy through the air. Think of the Eight of Wands energy, fast moving. I haven't been down to the river yet, so I don't know how the river's flowing, but I would guess we just got rain too, purifying rain. I would guess it's running really fast today. So signs out in Mother Nature as well. So get outside. There was once in Wisconsin, I think it was when I had just graduated from college. There was an initiative for kids, and and they're just telling me this. I don't know why. Maybe some of you out there have children, but there was an initiative. It was a get outside initiative. It was encouraging people, teachers or parents, encouraging whoever worked with kids to get them outside. And truly, it's good for all of us. It's a purification to go outside on a walk for kids and for adults. So, and I'm feeling the innocence of our inner child today too. So that may be why I'm bringing that up, because it does help purify our energy, and it helps purify the kids' energy. If they've been around a lot of people, they pick up energies just like we do. So it's great to get them out. And maybe some of you are, I'm sure some of you are already doing this and thinking of this too. But let's get the general messages. Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what are the general messages? Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what are the general messages for this day for everybody? Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what are the messages for everyone on this Saturday or whenever you see this? So we have a disruption. So that is like the Tower card. And this just means for the overall energy, this is change happening. This is, a 39. So 39 is 12, which equals 3. So this is birth, death, and rebirth. And I actually feel, let me see. Yeah, it's it's birth, death, and rebirth. So I feel rebirth energy in this only because of all the green, the healing energy, and the waters are flowing. They're not, jammed up, or you're not in a stuck energy. This is change, bringing the flowing of the emotions of the water. Water symbolizes emotions. It's the creating that really flow of emotions so that things can change. And there's a lightning rod right there, and that's power coming in. So this is change in your power, change in your emotions, letting them flow freely. It could be emotional freedom for some, for some of you. Take it as it resonates. So really wonderful. And we just had storms here this morning, I said, and last night. We're supposed to have them the next couple days. So this is increased power and bringing in that freedom of emotion. So let's see what else we have. So we have the first card out is forgiveness. And this is 13. So we have 12, and then we have 13, which is 4. So we go from 3, 4. Forgiveness. This is encouraging you to forgive yourself, forgive others for anything that you've been holding on to. 4, as you know, it's got the 4 mushrooms. This is going to bring in more balance for you. If you see the male energy on top, the female on the bottom. So as you forgive, you free up. And my throat's all of a sudden getting getting raspy. So there may be some truth that you have to speak to yourself or to someone else in order to clear that up. But there's 4. 4 is, see, now that I said it, it's like gone. So there's 4, which stands for that stability, security, and safety. So as you release any unforgiveness, it brings in more room for love, for growth, and of course healing. But it's expanding the love within you as you release any unforgiveness. So, and it brings in more balance. Wow, I know I said that, but and then we have the bard. This is engaging in music, writing poetry. In fact, I'm going to share a poem if we have just a few minutes. The myth. So that would be storytelling, the enchantment of storytelling, maybe telling something of history. So this is, really enjoying some of the arts. And this is number 7. So something manifesting for you in this realm. This is also helping you to bring lightness in to your emotions, bring in more love by either listening or, singing, or using writing to help you raise your vibration as well. So beautiful card to have. And then we have fear. We have truth, the last 2 cards. So this is another 3, birth, death, and rebirth. And, we always say fear is false evidence appearing real. We have to remind ourselves that the truth is spiritual. And what we see in this world is illusion. And one way that we can overcome, any trigger, or, any that'll help us to protect ourselves, is by meditation. And so we have fear and we have truth. So, there's 2 sides to a coin. So you can either choose, fear today, coming from a place of fear, or you can change your thoughts and bring in gratitude and come from a place of truth. And that's going to be a bridge to your spiritual self from this earthly world to your spiritual. So your choice. I love it when they bring these cards out today because it is a choice. And when I was years and years ago, when I was so stuck in my head and I was processing like crazy, I couldn't see it. I could not see that this was a choice. Um, and it's like the more that I had to make effort to go to this, and I had to make it by writing gratitudes out twice a day. I had to, and I still do that, but I had to make a conscious choice to catch my thoughts and change them. Hit cancel, clear, delete, or set the intention in the morning. Archangel Michael, thank you for helping me to stay into positive thoughts and cancel out any negative thoughts today. Thank you, Archangel Haniel, for bringing in peace of mind, to bring in clarity and focus. So, it's two sides of a coin. What are you going to choose, fear or love? Okay, there's only these two. So I love it when they bring them out together because it is a choice. And I know that when I first heard this, I was a little upset because I was like, no, it's not. It doesn't feel like it. Because when you get so in your head, it doesn't. And so I would spend a lot of time out in nature as well. Like I take 2-3 hours outside because it got me out of my mind as well. So I hope this helps. It's a choice, and I hope it helps. I know how it feels to be stuck in the mind, like that. So I wish you guys a wonderful, magical day of positive choices and gratitude. Namaste.